Delhi High Court reprimanded the Eidgah Committee for objecting to the installation of a statue of Rani Lakshmibai, stating that she is a national hero and history should not be divided along religious or communal lines. The Shahi Eidgah Management Committee had petitioned the court, claiming that the Eidgah Park, built during the Mughal period and used for prayers, is a Waqf property based on a 1970 Gazette notification. The committee opposed the statue's installation in the park next to the Eidgah. Earlier, a single bench had rejected the committee's petition to halt the statue's installation, which the committee then appealed to the division bench. During the hearing, the court criticized the committee for using objectionable language in the petition and accused it of engaging in communal politics. The court refused to hear the petition and instructed the committee to file an apology. The Bombay High Court questioned the circumstances surrounding the encounter of Akshay Shinde, accused of sexually abusing two girls in a Badlapur nursery. The court asked the Maharashtra government why 4 officers, despite Shinde being handcuffed, could not control him. It noted that if the situation required self-defense, the officers should have aimed at his feet. The bench, comprising Justice Revati Mohate Dire and Prithviraj Chavan, stated that even if the officer who fired the shot was an assistant police inspector, he should have known where to shoot. The court argued that 4 officers could have overpowered Shinde, who was not physically strong, making the incident questionable as a legitimate encounter. Shinde's father has requested the formation of a SIT to probe the encounter, with the court scheduling the next hearing for October 3rd. The Chief Justice of the Supreme Court objected to a remark by a Karnataka High Court Chief Justice V. Srishanand, who referred to a Bangalore area as Pakistan. Following this, Justice Srishanand unconditionally apologized during High Court proceedings, explaining that his comment was taken out of context and was not meant to offend. In a report to the Supreme Court, it was confirmed that the Justice Srishanand apologized publicly in court. The Supreme Court accepted his apology and halted further action against him. The Supreme Court had initiated proceedings on its own regarding the controversial remark. The Chief Justice stated that no one has the right to label any part of India as Pakistan, as it undermines the country's integrity. Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah faced another setback on Wednesday as the MPMLA court in Bangalore approved the Lokayukt investigation against him in the Mysore Urban Development Authority Mudda scam. Justice Santosh Gajanan Bhatt directed the Lokayukt Superintendent of Mysore district to investigate the case and submit a report by December 24th. This comes a day after High Court dismissed Siddaramaiah's petition challenging the governor's decision to permit legal action against him in the Mudda land scam case. The Supreme Court has granted interim bail to Soumya Chaurasia, a suspended civil servant and former Deputy Secretary to Chhattisgarh ex-Chief Minister Bhupesh Baghel. Chaurasia has been in jail for over a year and a half in a connection with a money laundering case related to the state's gold scam. A bench comprising Justices Suryakant, Dipankar Datta and Ujjal Bhuyan decided after Chaurasia's challenged the Chhattisgarh High Court's denial of her bail plea. The court noted that co-accused individuals have already been granted bail and charges in the case have not yet been framed. The trial court will now determine the conditions of her bail. The Delhi High Court has denied the bail request of British citizen Christian Michelle James, who is accused in the Augusta Westland VVIP helicopter scam involving Rs 3,600 crore. Michelle had sought regular bail in the CBI case related to the scam, but his bail plea was rejected on Wednesday. The CBI's charge sheet names 13 accused, including Christian Michelle, Rajiv Saxena, Augusta Westland International Director G. Sapunaro and Sandeep Tyagi, a relative of former Air Force Chief S.P. Tyagi. Meanwhile, Michelle bail plea in the ED case related to the same scam is still pending, with the court set to hear it on November 18th. Watch our special programs and share the videos to stay updated with the daily court proceedings.